Hey, welcome back, fam. For those of you who are new, I'm Dave Banter. Today I have with me the Samsung HW S60B. I'm going to go over the design, the features, what I like, what I don't like, and that's going to determine if this is best fit for a Samsung TV or any other brand TV. So let's get into it.
Dave Banter, coming at you with a tech review about the products that appeal to you. Ain't no capping with the blue cap, he just spitting the truth.
Taking a quick look at the design, it's sleek and compact with rounded corners. You're gonna get your Samsung branding right here on the corner here. And all these buttons, your menu buttons, starting with the multi-function button, volume buttons, and mic on and off button. Those little holes there, yeah, guess what those are? Those are microphones. Now on each side of the soundbar, like that, boop, boop, you're gonna get a driver on each side. So when you set this up, just be sure that nothing is obstructing this view here. The rest of your drivers are gonna be up here in the front. Now there's a total of 7. 3 of those are tweeters, all right? Flipping it onto the bottom, you're gonna get your rubber stoppers right here, and I'm pointing at it right there. That's where your screws for your mounting bracket. Inputs on this side, and your power and USB on this side. But getting back over here, as you see, you got a cable tray. That's your optical digital in, and your HDMI ARC, and then your power up top, and then your USB for service, and that is a micro USB, just to let you know. All right, fam, diving into the features. 200 watts of total power. Wireless Dolby Atmos built in, a first for the Samsung brand, or probably any brand for that matter, with Samsung Q technology. Built-in Alex with support for Apple AirPlay 2. You can connect to your TV with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Tap sound technology, that's with the SmartThings app. All your sound modes listed right here. Now I know what y'all are thinking. Y'all like, oh, Dave, these all-in-one soundbars, y'all ask all the time, is it compatible with wireless rear speakers? And guess what? A big yes, it is. Now, one more thing. It's also compatible with a wireless subwoofer. So creating your surround sound with this soundbar is gonna be awesome. There are many things that I liked about this soundbar, fam. 5.0 channel for full sound, whether it was movies or music. The sound always just felt like it was nice and full. It has Q Symphony, so what it does is the TV speakers works in conjunction with the soundbar. So again, a much fuller sound. For all the wireless lovers out there, the world's first brand with wireless Dolby Atmos, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth Connect. Now I normally don't recommend using Bluetooth to connect to your TV, but I'm guilty. I actually used it and I enjoyed it. Now, I didn't use it for a long time, but I did enjoy that feature. It was simple to connect, and the sound was still overall pretty good. The highs are real crisp with the soundbar, and the mids are complemented quite well. The soundbar is perfect for most rooms, and it won't even block your view. All right, fam, now before I get into the dislikes, I'm gonna need you to y'all catch that? I'm gonna need you to like this video before I get into the dislikes of this soundbar, all right? So go ahead and smash that like button. And without further ado, let's get into the dislikes. Starting with the Dolby Atmos, it's wireless, obviously, I said that earlier. And you connect to it using the Wi-Fi, which is pretty cool. So the problem with that is, if your network goes offline for your Wi-Fi, so does your wireless Dolby Atmos. Now getting into Q Symphony, which is a nice feature, which is required HDMI cable to connect your TV to the soundbar. One thing to note about that is, whether you have ARC or eARC on your TV, this is only HDMI ARC. Now you're still gonna be able to utilize those TV speakers in conjunction with your soundbar with Q Symphony, but just remember all those higher formats that come with HDMI eARC, you won't be getting those. I really wish this had an HDMI input. For all the features that are offered, this doesn't offer an HDMI input, just an out, and of course that out is just HDMI ARC. One more thing about the Dolby Atmos, there is no up-firing drivers, so it's more of a virtual Dolby Atmos. So not exactly the true definition of getting that real Dolby Atmos. So the tap sound technology feature that's advertised, yes, it does work. Now it is with Samsung mobile devices, okay? So all the iPhone users or Google Pixel users, it's not gonna work for you. It's for Samsung devices only. Bluetooth connection. There is no multi-connect with Bluetooth. So the Samsung B650, which I reviewed here on this channel before, that had a multi-Bluetooth connection. This does not. I really wish they would have added that feature as well with all the other features that they packed into this soundbar. With sound performance, like I said, the sound is full, but when it comes to the low end, the bass, I think some people are going to be satisfied, and I think a lot of others will not be. The good thing about this is it does offer the wireless rear speakers and the wireless subwoofer. My issue with that is after you add all of those additions on, it puts it in another category. And there's a lot of stiff competition once you add all that up with sound bars that are offering more features that I just named, like for example, HDMI input, HDMI ER. You're going to get all those features once you step into that price range. Regarding the menu, the issue I had with it is it's an LED menu. If you're changing the settings, there's like a voice prompt that lets you know, like, oh, music mode, standard mode. It competes with the sound that's coming out from your show or from your music, and it doesn't give you a good separation. Some sound bars will somewhat mute the audio coming from what you're watching so you can hear that menu change. It sounds just blend in. It just tends to say what it is, but it blends into what you're watching, and it makes it hard to hear. One of my caveats with this soundbar, and it actually is kind of the gray area between the likes and dislikes, is all those awesome features I named. Well, most of those features only work with select Samsung TVs. That's from the years 2021 up until now. You're gonna have to check which models are compatible with this soundbar with all those great features. All right, fam, the big question. Who is this soundbar for? Is it for Samsung TV users only or other brands? Obviously, with my test, I used it with a TV that wasn't made by Samsung, but I'm gonna say for my recommendation that this is gonna be best for Samsung TV users. Obviously, you can still get it if you don't own a Samsung TV, but if you're already in that ecosystem of using Samsung products, then this just makes sense to use. If not, then there's a lot of great options around this price range. All-in-ones, if you want to stick with all-in-one soundbars, that might offer you better options for your buck. Okay, fam, thanks for watching. I'm gonna leave a small sound test at the end of this. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm Dave Banter, and until next time, we out.
Pressure, I lost my temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this when it started? Feel so real, could feel it running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving for the rest of my days. No,